So do coaches work with coachees and mentors work with mentees? Welcome to the Growing People Podcast. My name is John Losi, and I'm here to explore how people learn and grow and how organizations move forward. And today I want to talk about something that I've been working with for quite a while, and it's kind of bugged me. So for the past 15 years or so, I've been working on creating coaching programs within organizations and training coaches. And as we put these programs together, it usually involves training people up to be coaches and training people to become mentors for others. And in those programs, I found that the temptation was for people to want to call the people who coaches work with coachees and the people who mentors work with mentees. And it always felt a little wrong to me. And when I was putting together a coaching program, it was pointed out that if you work with coachees, it means that you work with a Native American chief. And one of my particular mentors was partially Native American, and he was sensitive to that. So when we look at who people work with, it's important to understand the context of what you're calling people. So I want to take a look at those words, coach and mentor. Traditionally, who a coach works with, well, coaches and coachees. And mentors worked with mentees. And it bugged me, and just recently I've been thinking about why it bothered me so much. And it's because it turns the person the coach is working with into an object of the coach. It's just a subset of something the coach is manipulating. So when you coach a coachee, it becomes coach-centered. And the same thing goes with mentor and mentee. It becomes a subset of who the mentor is. The mentee is an object for the mentor to work with. And that really rubbed me wrong as far as my understanding of what coaching and mentoring is about. It really is a reciprocal relationship in both instances. So my preference is, as a coach, I want to work with somebody who's going to do something, not because of me, but because of them. And so I prefer, when I'm talking about coaching, I prefer the word performer. Because a performer has control of what they do. And the coach is there to guide that performance, not to manipulate it, but to be a thought partner with the performer to get the most, to increase competencies. And so those words match better than coach, coachee doesn't work for me. Coaches work with performers. And it's a partnership, it's a relationship. Now, what about mentor and mentee? Well, mentor is actually the name of a character in the Odyssey, a good friend of Ulysses who asked his good friend mentor to watch over and guide and take care of and protect his son Telemachus. And that's really when you get back to what a mentor does and what mentor did, the word protege comes to mind. Protege is the same root as to protect and to cover over. And a protege is somebody who is being guided. So a mentor doesn't work with a mentee. I've heard the difference between a mentee and a protege is a mentee is short-term and isn't a big commitment. Well, that tends to fall in the realm of coaching for me. But a protege, man, a mentor sets time, energy, effort aside to guide that person. And it's a long-term relationship that moves them into the future. So one of my favorite definitions of mentee, it comes from the Urban Dictionary. And let's see if I can get it here. Yeah, here it is. The Urban Dictionary says that a mentee, a word created sometime during the 20th century by people who were ignorant of the word protege, or my protege claims he was embarrassed to be called a mentee. So that is my take on why it's important that we use the right words. Coachees and mentees are objects to be worked with by a coach and a mentor. Whereas a performer and a protege stand on their own and have a relationship with the coach and the mentor.